Hello everybody, welcome to another great adventure over here on RJB Wildlife. On this adventure we are at the San Diego Zoo where we are going to be discovering the amazing primates of the Ethiopian Highlands. So if you're ready for another great adventure, let's go. The first species I want to point out on this adventure is going to be right over here in Africa Rocks in the Ethiopian Highlands section. This is going to be the Hamadryas Baboon. The Hamadryas Baboon is a species of monkey that is going to be native to the North African regions, specifically Ethiopia, Somalia, and even into the Middle East in countries like Yemen and Saudi Arabia. What makes these animals so interesting and cool is the fact that they can live in groups of up to 400 individuals. And a group of these animals is called a troop, but they are split off into smaller subsections. And those subsections can be categorized as bands or clans. Now, a clan of Hamadryas is going to consist of a few patriarchal males with their harem of females. And typically in those groups, like the one here, which there's about 20 of these animals, you're going to have 4 males or more that are going to have around them 4 to 5, maybe even more females, and the males are all going to be related in some way. So it's either going to be like father-son relation or brothers. Now, males and females are going to differ drastically in appearance. The females are going to almost appear to be a brownish gray and just kind of an overall base color, whereas the males are going to have the bright pink face and are going to almost appear more grayish white. Males are also going to be about twice the size of females. Now, this animal is actually pretty significant to the Egyptian culture, as this is the depiction of the god Thoth, which is the god of wisdom in the Egyptian mythology and culture. The next species of primate that resides in the Ethiopian Highlands is going to be the Gelada. Now, the Gelada is going to be a species of primate that is specifically indigenous to the country of Ethiopia. And that's important because that is the only place in the world that these animals are found. They also go by another name, so Gelada is going to be the main name for these animals. However, they also go by the name of bleeding heart baboon or bleeding heart monkey, and that is simply because of the red pinkish patch on their chest that gives them that name. These primates are also exclusively grazers, so they're going to be eating grass and a lot of the other grass-like shrubs that are around them in their habitat, and they are specifically going to be living in the plateau regions of Ethiopia and will be living off the scraggly cliffs that make up those regions. Now, the social structure of geladas is going to be very similar to that of the Hamadryas baboons that we saw earlier, but it is going to differ a little bit. Like, males will be pocketed within certain groups, and in that they also live in massive bands. So they could have a breeding group of 1 male and about 2 to 3 females, and then that could lead into about 27 breeding groups that all make up that one band. These animals are going to be one of the more vocal in the primate family, with some grunts, hisses, and even snarls and overall shrieks and yells. But one of the most prominent forms of communications that is unique to the Gelada is the fact that they can flip their upper lip up over their nostrils and expose those big canines that is ultimately used as a threat display for carnivores, whether that be the Ethiopian wolf or other males that threaten the territories of bands or individual clans. So here at the San Diego Zoo, you're going to be able to see both the Hamadryas and Geladas in different types of social groups. So the Hamadryas are going to be specifically a breeding group that's going to have 4 different clans that form that band that are going to be breeding here. There's about 20 of them. And here at the Gelada habitat, you're going to have a group of roving males. So there's going to be 6 males in this habitat. They don't have any females here. And part of that is because of the Hamadryas breeding situation they have. So they just don't have the space to accommodate a breeding group of Geladas. But these 6 males form up a pretty solid unit here at the zoo. That's going to do it for today. If you had fun on this journey, please hit the like button, and if you would like to embark on future adventures, please consider subscribing and hitting that notification bell. And until next time, I hope to see you all again on the next adventure on RJB Wildlife.